Hello guys, today I'm going to be showing you my win against Hikaru bot with 97 accuracy, 2 brilliant moves, and 2600 performance rating. It starts off with the pure defense, d6 on the second move of the game. And here we create a battery. This means that we're going to castle queenside. Bishop g4 is a move with the purpose to take on f3. And since Black already moved their bishop here, that means they are committing to take on f3, and they are also trying to make us play h3. But the Hikaru bot plays an inaccuracy here. The best move was to take with the pawn for us, because we are going to castle queenside, bring the rooks to the attack. h4, h5 will hurt more than if we took back with the bishop. Nevertheless, we still have attacking ideas here. Rook c8 means that Black might want c6. And yes, c6 is played, h4 is played, c6 is played. We want to break open with h5, but first, castling, because we have to keep our king safe. Black takes the pawn, we take back with the knight, knight takes, rook takes, and now this knight attacks our rook. Rook d1 is a pretty good move. Rook d2 is also okay. But we find the first brilliant move, h5, sacrificing a rook with the idea to take on g6. He takes, but we take on g6. And the threat is to take here with checkmate, so they cannot recapture. Now we are down 4 points of material. This defends checkmate. But g7 attacks this rook and threatens to take it with check. So they have to play rook to e8. And now bishop to g4, hitting this rook. But more importantly, we don't want to get that rook. But I want to show you something. We have queen c7 by Black, which could happen in the game. We cannot take the knight. Taking the rook is fine, but no, we need to keep this bishop. And the reason why he couldn't take our bishop in this position is that we have checkmate in 1. And because of the rook sacrifice, we managed to get a bishop sacrifice, so we can threaten and attack and checkmate the king. Queen c7 is the best move. They have c3. Queen a5 is the next best move. We have, the idea has been revealed, bishop f5. The pawn controls the escape squares of the king. Black has to sacrifice the rook to delay their king being checkmated, but then they can sacrifice the rook. If we take, we get into a drawn position after queen takes back, and there's a lot of checks here. King b1 is rejecting an entire rook sacrifice, threatening mate, so I have to go rook here, which is pretty slick, because if we take with the rook, he has check here. The best move is to take with the bishop and then give up a whole knight, which we won't even take. We play bishop f5, we're opening fire here. And then we have this simple line, and the conclusion is that Black is in a completely lost endgame. So we'll go back for a bit here, because that did not happen in the game. I just wanted to show you a little cool line. Queen b6 doesn't do anything much for the Black position, because we are threatening mate anyways, since the pawn controls these two vital escape squares. But here we're also ignoring a free knight if you're paying attention to details. And we're not taking any of these pieces because we want to go for the king. And so Black has to sacrifice their rook, and the purpose of queen b6 is to get this check, but it doesn't do anything. They have no more checks, and this means that on the next move they have to sacrifice the queen for the bishop. For example, if they don't, we have bishop h7 check, the knight is forced to take, and queen takes h7 is checkmate. So they sacrifice their queen for the bishop. We have checkmate in 5. We take their knight, reposition, threaten mate. Hikaru gives a check. The Hikaru bot gives a check. We take, but then the Hikaru bot cannot delay checkmate any longer. We take with check, protected by the rook After this, we have a double check, promotion, checkmate, and all the squares are covered.